Hi, I'm Shantera Chatman, president of Power Consulting, and this week's question is a good one. It says, what would you say to Black women who are dealing with the glass cliff? And for those of you who don't know what the glass cliff is, let's start there. Experts say that Black women are hired by corporations or promoted in corporations during times of crisis into these big positions to fix huge issues. Think back to when George Floyd was murdered during the pandemic. It was Black girl magic time, right? We saw lots of Black women being hired into huge positions, chief diversity officer, or these big positions were being created within corporations, and Black women were being promoted into those positions. And we thought, wow, these are great opportunities. Well, the issue with that is some of these positions were being created, yet they were not being supported by the C-suites. So these positions were being created and didn't get as much support as a lot of these Black women thought. And these positions were, and some still are, very daunting positions. And it causes a lot of burnout and, unfortunately, failure for a lot of these women. And so that's why it's called the glass cliff, because these women tend to fall off the cliff. So what would I say to Black women who are dealing with the glass cliff? Well, for those women who find themselves in a position where they're being asked right now to take on a new position that could possibly be a glass cliff position, I would say ask as many questions as possible. Will you have a team? What size is that team in proportion to what the task that they're asking? Will you have a budget? Who will you be reporting to? Does the C-suite actually support the task? You want to know what you're dealing with and what you're going into. You want to know as much as you possibly can. Well, you may be saying, okay, Shantera, that's all well and fine, but I'm already in the position. Okay, so if you're already in the position and you find yourself looking over the cliff, and some of you may be hanging on for dear life on the cliff, now is the time to have a meeting with your boss, or wait for your next performance review and sit down and share your wins, because you've undoubtedly had some wins. They just may not be big wins. Share your wins, and then also pull up that big task. Talk about those big goals, those big lofty goals that you don't have enough budget for. You don't have the team, and discuss what you can do and the things that you cannot do. Explain to that boss that here are the things you're not going to get. And if you want to get all of those things, then you're going to have to give more. If you want more, you're going to have to give more. And when I say more, I mean more staff, more budget, more resources, more support. Companies tend to dangle cash in front of us, and they hope that we forget that they're asking us to do the impossible sometimes. And they hope that we forget that you cannot squeeze blood from a turnip. Well, there's not enough money in the world to help you buy back your sanity. All money is not good money, and you have to remember that. So that's all I really have to say about the glass cliff. I hope that this added some value and that it answers the question. I look forward to your comments on this topic, and I hope you have a wonderful week. So until next time, bye.